Hello, my darling Scorpio. Zoe Flowers here, back with another reading. Thank you for joining. If this is your first time, I am an intuitive reader who also is a tarot reader. So I am a channel and I also read tarot. So let's get into this reading. All right, so I am doing the August readings and I'm doing them on the Decant as the description said. So this first reading is going to be for Scorpios born between November 2nd and December 1st. And so this one had already come out, which I thought was so interesting. So I chose to keep it. It kind of fell out when I was shuffling, even though I wanted to shuffle on camera. So this is super interesting to me. This Two of Sticks, where it would be the Two of Wands. And so this is about action, but this is also about traveling to somewhere that you've never been, even if it is in your mind. The other thing that I'm finding super interesting here is this Gullah Jack as a message for you for August. So I do want to read what she says about Gullah Jack, all right? And this is from the Hoodoo Tarot. I really, really love this deck. I just got it last week, and I really, really, really like it a lot, a lot, a lot. And I felt like it was very fitting for you, Scorpio. So for the major arcana, which this is, she starts every description with a Bible verse. And so, oh, this represents the hangman. Okay. So Gullah Jack represents the hanged man. He has the cosmology, the African cosmology symbol on his third eye, which is actually the Congo cosmology symbol. It also could be looked at as the wheel, north, south, east, west, right? But it could also be looked at as the Native American medicine wheel, but this is indeed the hanged man. And as you can see, he literally has a noose around his neck. So this is really interesting. Maybe you're coming away from indecision. He also has bullet marks. I'm just gonna read. I'm just gonna read because this is super interesting. Gullah Jack has a noose around his neck, but his face is serene. He has a Congo cosmogram as his third eye. The heart of man plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps. Gullah Jack was a Bakongo prisoner of war who was sold into slavery in Zanzibar. He was eventually sent to Charleston, South Carolina, and purchased by a man named Paul Pritchard. Gullah Jack had a reputation as a powerful root worker with a particular talent for making protective amulets. This may have been one of the reasons why Denmark Vesey recruited him to plan a revolt consisting only of African-born men against the colonists. So if you don't know who Denmark Vesey is, I suggest you look him up. Gullah Jack instructed the rebels to eat a special diet of corn and peanuts the day of the attack and provided them with crab claws as a talisman to keep them safe. He also threatened to put the foot on any other slaves who spoke of the plan. Unfortunately for the rebels, the plan was betrayed and the revolt was suppressed. All of the plotters, including Gullah Jack, were sentenced to death, but not before Gullah Jack used mysterious hand gestures, presumably to curse all of their oppressors. Gullah Jack was hanged on July 2nd, 1822. My God, and today is July 2nd. Holy crap. Yo. So before I even did this reading, so I just did Libra and I wasn't going to do any other things. And the next thing you know, I was like opening my camera back up, shuffling my cards. And I was kind of doing this unconsciously. And when I started the reading, I had a very different feeling than I did with the others. There was almost like an air of like not clear. Usually I get kind of a clear impression before I, or at least a little bit of impression of what I'm going to uncover. And I wasn't feeling that right away. And even just the fact that I didn't shuffle on camera, but this card flew out, and I just kind of went with the flow. And then Gullah Jack was sitting here on the top, so I just pulled it. That was not my intention. So Scorpio, wow, it's almost like that this is almost the Scorpio story, and I'll get back to the meaning in a minute. But it's like when I saw the Two of Sticks, I immediately thought of the River Styx in reference to your reading and going into the underworld, looking. I believe that the message here is for you to look at things with new eyes. And again, this is for my first decant. This is for my November 22nd to December 1st Scorpio. I'm sorry. Look at this. Look at the vibes. October 23rd through November 1st. There is a rebirth that is needed. There is a journey, as I said, even if it's a journey in your own mind, a journey deeper into your own heart. The ways that you have been moving have not been to your best benefit. And Gullah Jack is here to invite you to get down off the cross, to take the noose from around your neck. And in fact, there is no physical noose around your neck. The noose is in your own mind because you're not trusting your third eye. And so you are being invited into the underworld. So and the underworld is a place of mystery and a place of transformation, and you are being asked to dive into the deep water, to put the sticks down that are holding you, and to take new action. The sticks that are serving as a crutch, whatever the crutch is that's keeping you from diving deeply into the water. Gullah Jack is asking you to be brave. When Gullah Jack appears in a reading, you are most likely feeling stuck or severely limited. I've never pulled this before. This is crazy. This card asks that you endure any discomfort, pain, or humiliation nobly until it's time to get moving again. In the meantime, there's nothing you can do except be patient. This would be an excellent time to take up a course of study, practice meditation, read philosophy, and pray. I absolutely agree. This cosmology here, this third eye, the third eye is not getting, it's like the third eye is underdeveloped or undernourished. It might not be underdeveloped, but I'm definitely feeling like it's undernourished. Ask for the wisdom to know exactly what to do and how to get it done once your life is no longer on pause. Oh, ask for the wisdom to know exactly what to do and how to get it done once your life is no longer on pause. Oh, I get it. Okay. Whatever you do, don't try to resist or force things to proceed prematurely. This card is a reminder to be man or woman enough. So I'm going to say also gender nonconforming because I'm not with that, whatever, enough to accept any consequences of your actions. So if the current stalemate is the direct result of your own ignorance or bad choices, then tough shit. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. You'll be free once the necessary lessons have been learned. Gullah Jack could also be trying to tell you that sometimes the sacrifice of your own desires for the good of the whole is the right thing to do. So again, this is very specific for my Scorpios born October 23rd through November 1st, okay? We also have here the Father of Knives. So this would be the King of Swords. And I'm going to read that. Father of Knives is standing outside of a circle of cornmeal with a knife stuck in the center. There are broken timepieces in the circle with big hands pointing to the numerical value of a person's name. Their time annoying him is now up. So again, this energy is coming to an end, right? It's time to put an end to stagnation, is what I'm hearing. The Father of Knives is the quintessential dominant male. On the positive side, he's assertive, intellectual, ethical, analytical, and just a leader. On the negative side, he's cruel, opinionated, vicious. So yeah, so you are definitely being encouraged to step forward, to get out of your own way, to stop doubting yourself. first Decan Scorpios. Dive into the deep water, okay? What's the other message for August? Wow, 3 cards just literally. So we have keep moving forward, literally, and it was in reverse. She helps someone in need. This was also in reverse. She receives advice or guidance, also in reverse, right? So when I read cards in reverse, to me, that is energy that needs to be released, right? And so here we have again the 2 of sticks, this beckoning, this calling. Perhaps you've been getting this guidance before. Perhaps you've been getting this message. We have the 1 + 9, which is 10 in numerology, which we would bring down to a 1, which is all about the self and it is all about new beginnings. So perhaps you have seen this. Perhaps you have been getting this message about a new beginning, about the need to move forward, to move away from things that no longer serve you, to move away from things that are keeping you stuck, but you are not heeding the guidance. You're being a little resistant to that. And so Gullah Jack is here. I can barely even talk. This is so crazy. So Gullah Jack is here to say, come on, get with the program. Because if you're stuck, if you're like standing still, if you're holding yourself back, you cannot serve your purpose. You cannot help the people that actually need you. And then the Father of Swords is here again, beckoning you to move forward. All right, 4 + 9 is 4 + 5 is 9. 9 is the number of completion, right? Before we get to 10, before we start over at 1. Yes. Yes. Was it in the freezer? Yeah, it's yours. So that is your message, pile number 1. I keep on moving. But in your case, get moving. Let me know if this resonates. I definitely had to stumble through it, and I'm sure that that is also a reflection of the energy for you all. So good luck, and I will see you soon. Bye. So this is for my Scorpios born between November 2nd and November 11th. This is your August reading, November 2nd through November 11th. What is the message for you? Wow, and the birds just started chirping. It's so funny because I felt a lightning, like a lightning of energy, a lightning of whimsy, a lightning of spirit, and then the birds started chirping. And so we have here meditate in reverse, massage, and make a meal. So the message for you, and actually, yeah, it was like this. So the message for you is to take care of yourself this month. This is a month of self-care for you, of loving yourself. So we have meditating, right, in reverse. So you definitely want to do this work. Do your spiritual work, right? Get your meditation on. If you started a practice and you stopped, you want to go ahead and release that energy. Okay, you want to release that excess energy that's happening. And then you want to, if it's safe for you, it might not be safe for you in this time of everything that's going on to go into a massage studio. But if you have somebody at your house that can give you a massage in the meantime, or a family member who's been quarantining safely that you feel safe around, it's definitely time to get that massage and then to make yourself a meal. So this is like a lighter time for you as we move into, deeper into the belly of summer. We love to see this. This is really, really nice. Let's see what else we have for you. And this is also giving me very much taking on other people. Maybe you're feeling stressed because you've been taking on other people's issues. And so it's also a time to put that down. I would add that as well. And then look, nourish your body with high vibing energy. Yeah. So the message for you is really nice. You need to take care of yourself. You need to take care of yourself. You need to take the time, separate yourself from other people's energy that's draining you, and just do things that make you feel good, that you look good, you feel good. That is the vibes. And then let's see what goddess energy you need to tap into for the month of August. What goddess energy does my second decant? Okay, let's see what the goddesses are given. Look at that. Isis is checking in. Almighty Isis, Isis, Isis is checking in. Again, mothering. So to nurture yourself, to mother yourself, maybe to tap into that Isis energy to help you mother yourself. Maybe you don't know how to mother yourself because you're so busy, again, taking care of other people. But this really is a month for you to just, these are the vibes for you, pile number 2. Okay? Very nice. Very, very, very nice. All right? These are the vibes. And that's it. I ain't got no more. That's it for you, pile number 2. That was an easy one. Get a massage, make some smoothies, right? Mother yourself, love up on yourself. That's what you want to do. All right, pile number 2. I'll see you next. Third decant Scorpios. And so these are for my Scorpios who were born November 12th through November 21st. All right, this is my third decant Scorpios. And it's interesting because I was guided to only draw from one deck for y'all. And so let's see what the messages are, okay? If there's something you've been hesitating to do, a conversation that you've been hesitant to have, the time is right, and the time is right for it. I am feeling that right off the bat, but let's just dig into this moon deck, and let's just see what the moon energy is that's being given to you all. So we have a win-win outcome is in the forecast, full moon in Libra, and this was in reverse. All right. Let's see. And it might be in reverse just because of, wow, here you are. It's time to release negativity in reverse. A new start is coming in the upright, and take time to breathe out in the upright. So let's get into this because I feel like there's some intense energy. Okay, so first of all, full moon in Libra in reverse. A win-win outcome is forecast. So don't get nervous because here's the deal. For me, when a card is in reverse, that just means that that is energy that's yet to be released. And perhaps the reason why this energy is in reverse is because, again, I feel like there's a conversation or there is a situation that you've let linger out of fear, out of habit, out of just plain stubbornness and resistance, and it really is time to release the negativity, to release the hurt feelings. Now I know that Scorpio is an intensely loyal sign, and when that loyalty is betrayed, that stinger comes out, and you know, y'all can plot that revenge. It might take you 20 years that you're going to get that revenge, but it is preventing you from doing and being all that you can be. Holding on to this negativity is 100% not good for your mind, your body, or your spirit. And it is holding you back. You have a new start is coming, sitting under a win-win situation in reverse. So what I would say is, use the new moon. Okay, we'll be coming up on the new moon in a couple of weeks, right? We're in the full moon energy now. Today or tomorrow, let's see, it's 3 o'clock. Okay, so we are officially in full moon season now. Right now we're in full moon in Capricorn. And so this would actually be a great time to start writing down, like today or tomorrow, or whenever you're viewing this, what you want to release. And here it would be the negativity. Might even be that part of your character, that part of your nature that needs revenge, right? Let it go. This is really a blessing. This Scorpio reading is really on point. Y'all just need to go ahead and like, share, and subscribe if you're not. Because the thing about it is, we will be in this full moon energy for the next week and a half or so. So go ahead and release that negativity. If you need to do salt baths, if you need to just continuously write things down that you want to release and burn it, so that by the time the next full moon comes, the full moon in Leo, you'll be popping. You'll feel amazing. Okay? Or actually, what's today's date? I don't even know what date it is. What's today's date? Oh, it's only the 2nd. Yeah. So maybe the next new moon will be in Virgo, actually, not Leo. So when the next new moon comes, then you will be focusing on the things you want to bring in, right? But you need to take time to breathe out. I mean, yeah, you want to be right by the next. So I am being guided to pull one card from, it's either going to be the chakra or it's going to be a goddess energy. So let's see. Time to breathe out. Yeah, it's like you're not holding your breath, so that anger is not holding you back. Oh, 2 cards came out. It's funny. Yep, look at this. Look at this. So we have birth of the moon. Yep, birth of the moon. So again, birth of a new moon is the new moon. So by the new moon, you want to be breathing deeply, breathing better, right? You know that you are on track to release that negative energy. For why? Why? Because you have the alchemy card in reverse, the magician. So this is what's coming. This is what's waiting for you. But right now, you're not able to be that full magician, right? Because of the negativity that you're carrying. This is the only card that's low vibration in this reading, right? Take time to breathe out, to let it go. A new start is coming, and a win-win situation is almost here, right? So we start with this win-win situation, and then we end with the alchemy. But it's all up to you, right? It's all up to you. You have the power. It's time to birth new experiences, new love, new joy. We have all of this blue here, new emotions. Blue is about emotions. We also have the purple, which is royalty, to step into your true path, your royal path, right? The moon is also about secret primal desires and thoughts. And so maybe this will open you up to having new thoughts, new perception, new way of seeing things, right? So that's what I have for you, 3rd Decant Virgos. I hope that this resonated. It felt really good to me while doing it. And I hope that you like this style of reading. And I'll see y'all next time. All right? Bye.